All right, good evening, everyone. We are back in Mass Effect tonight for the first time in, well, several weeks. It's been... Why did I have just chatting up? To be streaming soon. Anyway, at least I remember to press go live tonight. I didn't do that one of the other streams, and that didn't go as planned. Okay, so we got to the point, we've got Ash and Kaiden as our party members as the second playthrough, so the hard playthrough. The hard? Hardcore? Hardcore. And then Insanity to follow. So we are finishing that. We've finished, well, we're about to finish on Ferris. We're going to go meet the big plant thing. And then we're off to Vermeer. And other than that, we've got a couple of little bits and pieces. We're going to go... we're going to pick up the exogeny data. That's where we are at the moment. Going to head back to the Citadel Tower. We'll do that as well. And we've got to find some heavy metals. We're pretty much done otherwise. But we got the trophies. We are looking at level 58. And I don't think we're going to hit 59. We've got to hit level 60 before, well, the end of the next playthrough. I don't know how much XP we're going to gain between now and then. We need, basically, we're at 600 now. Let's call it 600. Another 260,000 XP. We'll see. It's possible. I don't know, though. We'll see. So that's where we're at. So we're running through let's just get the map up. Map. So we came up out of the midden. They're going to run through here. Got to go check the upper levels. And then it's back out. So we've come through there. Done all that. Why is there no sound? Because everything's still muted. Let's check. Okay, we have sound. Put everything away. Let's roll.
One of these claws has to have a weak spot.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
Hey, if they're looking for God, I'd be happy to speed them on their way.
They're not bad. I mean, not like I'm hurting for stuff.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
Hey, if they're looking for God, I'd be happy to speed them on their way.
is this
No,
place?
well,
Almost looks like the Geth built.
If they're looking for God, I'd be happy to speed them on their way.
Kill them all. I think we're good, Commander.
I'll do it for the XP. 3.
Holding position.
Huddle up.
Why didn't that let me give health?
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Blah, 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 blah. G'day, Sundrimid, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Nice of it to suddenly go panicky. Alright, let's go.
What do you make of this, Commander? Looks like a containment lab.
Why
Whatever.
won't you
Just
let
need to
me
find a way to break even.
heal people? Not too bad, thanks. This is second playthrough, so it's hardcore difficulty. Progressing quite well. Just trying to work out why it's not letting me heal the party. I mean, everyone's got healing on their gear,
And that
but
ship
still.
is outta here.
Still not letting me. Yeah, we'll save. We'll overwrite the save. Yes, sorry. Yes, this is the original PS3. We're running from the PSN version, so the downloaded version. So, yeah. So running the original version of it. I do have the PS4 remake and everything else, but at the moment, I'm working through my way through my PS3 back catalogue. I thought, well, I might as well play it on here. It's like L.A. Noire. I've played that on the PlayStation 3 as well, even though I've got it on the PlayStation 4. And the same as a bunch of the other stuff too. It's a case of, I want to see how it played on the original hardware before playing it on more modern stuff. And it's not too bad. I mean, I'd never played it. I mean, I knew a little bit about it beforehand, but I never played it before. So I'm essentially coming in blind to a lot of them, which is great. BSI 31 to 34. Alright. 13, 11, 5, 7, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm going to tack on 13. 11, that's what? 24. Nope. There we go, sheared everything off. No, not the PS Plus. No. The PSN version, so the digital version. I've got my PS3 hooked into the streaming setup through a couple of converters and stuff.
All right. The door out will be open now. We can head back and deal with the Storian thing.
Hooray!
All right. The door out will be open now. We can head back and deal with the Storian thing.
You just said that, Kaiden.
Well, that got the job done.
Damn. I'd like to have seen the face on their pilot when that thing toppled.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Keep those colonists away.
Going for the Renegade playthrough, this one.
Will do, Commander. We'll fire off a few warning shots. That should send them running.
We're leaving. But let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
So, yeah, I'm a fairly chill Platinum Hunter, Trophy Hunter, so, what did I finish just the other day? I did Subnautica. I've been doing, so, I do a variety of game streams during the week. Monday, Friday are PlayStation 3 streams. Currently doing, obviously, the Mass Effect series, and on Friday I'm doing the Prince of Persia series. So we just finished Warrior Within last Friday, so it'll be the Two Thrones this week coming up. On the weekends, normally it's a Minecraft/multiplayer stream and a PlayStation 4 stream. Over Spooktober, I was doing Subnautica and platinumed that on Saturday, so we've started Subnautica Below Zero. Wednesday night is RPG night, and again, because I've got a couple of RPGs on the console as well, we're playing Pillars of Eternity on the PlayStation 4 and running through that. What else do we do? We've got a couple of Just Chatting streams kicked in. We stream 9 PM to roughly midnight Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And I got that. Did I get the... No, I haven't yet. Oh yes, so working through that. Oh, cheers, thank you. Well, I try to be pretty laid back. It's one of those things that you game to. I didn't put that on, did I? No. I'm missing his terminal. It is supposed to be up here. Anyway, yeah, no, I learned pretty early on. It's like, why get worked up at the games if you're trying to relax? Because all that's going to do is just make you get rid of the point of streaming. And I don't want to keep any of those. Well, the point of playing the game as well. And so, yeah, it's like a chilled out plat hunter. I mean, there's only been a couple of games that I've stopped playing out of sheer frustration. And that's a case of, well, if it's not relaxing or I'm feeling like I'm progressing, why put myself to the struggle? There's easier plats, there's better plats. Well, that's the case as well. I really do prefer the single players, and I do try to target them as well. There are a few that do have multiplayer trophies that, yeah, you won't catch me playing COD or anything like that. I mean, I've played them, but not streaming or necessary for plat hunting. I mean, last time I played competitive multiplayer was probably Battlefield 1942. One of these is supposed to be... No? So yeah, it's one of those things that just like, there's only so many hours in your life. Why waste it getting fed up with queues? I can imagine. Well, to be honest, the last fun Battlefield 42 was 1942. But I played a little bit of Battlefield 2. I mean, Battlefield 42 was the main one I played online. That was fun. Especially private servers. What am I missing? Elizabeth, no. I'm sure I've covered it. Oh, no, more bad guys. Broken. What is going on here? Give me 2 seconds. The console's doing something weird. Give me just a second. Oh, true. Well, see, there's a couple of games where... let's have a look. No, the button definitely works. Huh. I have no idea. Apparently there is a place you can farm the First Aid Specialist trophy. when you do the playthrough or the partial playthrough to get the mastery and specialist trophies, the trick is in the bar where you encounter the smugglers initially. If you just spend time there, rather than taking him down, just take small pot shots from the terminals, from the turrets, sorry. Okay, I got that done. Hooray! Now, I do need XP, so I gotta rush. Well, the portals, I mean, the servers and stuff like that, I mean, there's some titles where you can go into console and do it, and just, you know, auto-magically win everything. And it's like, well, why bother chase plats if you're just going to auto-pop everything?
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
So, yeah, third playthrough is going to be pure
No more lies.
Paragon. And, I mean, I did a fairly balanced first playthrough. This one is kind of funny with straight Renegade responses.
What bothers me is why the Geth were after the Thorian.
And it's also been...
It does have unique mind control capabilities.
if I'm going to carry the parties through, or carry the personnel through to games 2 and 3, I've got to be careful about who I kill off. So the first playthrough, I saved Ash. This time, I'm going to save Kaiden. Then third playthrough, I'll save Ash so that she can come through into games 2 and 3.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Hooray!
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Hmm. 2 Renegade points. Alright, where did I park the Mako? So, and I'll give you an indication of the titles I've streamed and platted on stream. Let me just have a quick look. I actually kept a list somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so the first one I've platted on stream was Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. Now, that was an interesting one because I started playing that years ago, so 2017, I think. I can work that out right, 2018-ish. And just never got really into it. It was a lovely game, Studio Ghibli artwork and animations and stuff. And didn't get the hang of it straight up. I thought I will come back to it one day during stream. I ended up streaming it, probably I spent 100 and plus, just over 100 hours in it. And 100%ed it. Not just platted it, because the plat comes in about 90% completion. Completed the entire thing. Loved it. And that was the PlayStation 3 as well. Then I did I Am Alive. Again, another game I sort of hadn't touched for a bit. I loved that. That was like, it felt like what, not Uncharted, what, what's the name of it? Not Uncharted. The other game they put out. It'll come to me. think, what was the game? The zombie game they made. The brain has just suddenly decided to stop working. Oh, it's going to make a liar out of me. The Last of Us. There you go. It was like The Last of Us, except not. And it turned out, if The Last of Us hadn't been released and I'm Alive hadn't gone through dev hell and actually been turned into full game, it probably would have been just as big as The Last of Us. It felt very much The Last of Us like, and actually came out first. But unfortunately, it's only like the first level and a half of the full game. Oh, it still wasn't bad. Then I did LA Noire. Got fed up with Ico. Oh, played that though because of the whole how important it is to history. Same with Shadow of the Colossus. Got fed up with that as well. Then I did Infamous. Most of Dead Space. Then I started my Ratchet and Clank series, and so I did every PlayStation 3 Ratchet and Clank release. Infamous 1, Infamous 2, Festival of Blood. I haven't finished Oddworld New and Tasty yet. Pretty close though. Sleeping Dogs. Beyond Blue, Firewatch, Remember Me. Remember Me wasn't too bad. I enjoyed that. Another World, that was pretty quick. All the Ratchet and Clanks. Disaster Report 4 was pretty fun. American Fugitive, Rustler, both of those were pretty cool. Wouldn't have picked those games out initially if I didn't have them in the back catalogue. Tunic, that was a PS Plus title, and I'm sort of somewhat glad I played it. Deadly Premonition, the Director's Cut, that was a weird game. Plague Tale Innocence, started the Batman series, haven't finished them. Dead Space Extraction, haven't finished that yet either. Stray, Ether 1, finished those. All the Ratchet and Clanks. Prince of Persia Sands of Time, Days Gone, that was a good one. I played that. I loved that. Adam's Venture Origins, that was pretty quick. It was like a single session, actually. And normally, and Prince of Persia Warrior Within, Subnautica. So what I'm working on technically at the moment is Infamous Second Son, Mass Effect, Pillars of Eternity, and it will be the Two Thrones. Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones. So yeah, rolling through. At least that's the plan at the moment. Where did I leave the Mako? Now I've got the trophies for the number of missions with these guys as party members. I could go straight to Vermeer and close the game out, or I could just go slow. Well, yeah, they're the ones I've done on stream. Now, I've been playing... when was my earliest... I can still remember when titles started popping trophies, and I was like, what's this thing? When was it? Well, I only got the PlayStation 2000... I mean, I've had a PlayStation 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5. The 3 I got in 09, I think. Around that time frame. But the first time a trophy popped was the Burnout Paradise. And I wasn't following trophies or chasing plats back then. And so I'd been playing for years before that. Obviously I had games, still have games that don't have trophies on them. But it took another year or two before I decided I'd actually try and plat a game. And so Heavy Rain was my first plat. back when it was first came out. Yeah, well, that had its frustrating moments, but I was glad I did that. But there were a couple of games at the time that I just could not get through, didn't feel like I got much out of them. And it wasn't until a couple of years later that I really kicked into high gear in terms of picking up trophies and stuff. I actually had to wait till I got co-op, someone to sit down and co-op with me for Borderlands before I could get that. So I had that platted courtesy of, someone sitting down to play co-op with me. But it took years for me to get to that point to play it. I mean, that was a fun game to finish. The first game I 100%ed, though, I think it was like Afterburner Climax or something like that. Like, we're talking ages ago. Like, I was working towards the plat on MAG when that was out. Unfortunately, that all shut down. But 2011 was my first plat. Gee, that's a long time ago. But then I worked through a variety of titles like Apache Air Assault. I love that. Then things like iPad, Dead to Rights Retribution, enjoyed that. Enslaved Odyssey of the West was fun. I did things like Dark Void, Dante's Inferno, all the Uncharted's, all the Uncharted's on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4, and The Last of Us on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. I haven't done the PS5 re-release. Alpha Protocol. As janky as that was, I enjoyed that. And I got some like Need for Speed Shift, The Last of Us, obviously, Borderlands. Yeah, so that took 4 years for me to get the plat, because I didn't touch it for 3 years. And then slowly working my way through a variety of other games over the years. I got The Crew, and The Crew 2. They were fun. No Man's Sky, got that within a month after release. I actually quite enjoyed it. Steep, I got Steep, that was fun. Then just a variety of other things. Like Under Defeat was weird. I don't normally play those style of games. But got that. And then variety of games like Doki Doki Universe, Virtua Fighter 5, Lemmings, Vessel, Everybody's Golf, Root Letter, Burnout Paradise on PS3 and the PS4. Just a variety of weird ones. And it's been good fun, though. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it forces me to go back and play games that I otherwise wouldn't... hang on, I don't want a map, I want to save. That I otherwise wouldn't finish. And it's also, for me, a way of getting as much out of a game that I've already enjoyed. I mean, I used to be able to play games, get sick of them, and go and trade them in. And it's like, well, if there's a plat there, not only do you finish playing the game, it also provides an end point, really, for the game. That you can say right now it's well and truly finished. It's like the Grand Theft Autos. Some of them, like, you can 100% them, and this is before they had trophies and stuff, so the PS2 and whatnot. Ow, ow, ow. So yeah, for a game like that, 100%ing, say, a Grand Theft Auto feels more accomplished than the plat. And I sort of got into that with actually, when did I start doing that? Grand Theft Auto Vice City was the first one I really platinum 100%ed, and then I went back and did 3, and once San Andreas came along, it was like, oh yeah. I'm gonna hurt. Huh. It is not recognizing... Give me a sec, I'll turn the controller off. Now, I would normally be using original controllers as well. I do have DS3 control, like the DualShock controllers. But I got my hands on a Retro Fighter Defender BT. Oh, great controllers. But it's still not recognizing. It is not letting me use the triangle button. Let me quit and restart the game. I don't know why that's doing that. Well, see, that's the go with... well, I mean, this is going to take me a couple of minutes. That's the go with Pillars of Eternity. So, RPG, it's going to take... It's got a natural endpoint at the end of the story. But you can play it two ways. Murder Hobo or Peaceful Run. Or in between and stuff like that. The actual... Alright, well that's... No, that's working in the XMB. The actual trophy list on the PlayStation 4 requires 2 playthroughs. You've got to do a playthrough of being a murder hobo, and then you've got to do a peaceful run. Basically talk your way out of everything. And the difference is like 1,200 odd kills or something for the murder hobo run, and less than 70 kills for the peaceful run. And, well, yeah, it forces you to change your playstyle. I mean, pick different characters and classes and everything else. So, now let's see if this works. I've turned the controller off, turned the controller on. I've restarted. I've used this controller before, so it's not a controller problem for the game. Well. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the other part of it too about awesome games. It also means that if I'm going to criticize a game for not playing well, by earning the plat, it means I've not only played it to completion, but I've also given it a good crack at everything the game has to offer. And therefore, if there's stuff that is unplayable or not that great, well, it gives a lot more validity to any criticism. Yep, no worries, mate. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for dropping into the chat. Hope your schoolwork goes well.
Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Mayer of Pharaoh's Colony. Please help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
Got it.
You can't do this, John.
Everyone shut up. Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard. Damn it.
I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you.
We've been here.
I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did on Torfin. There's no reason for this to get bloody.
Not this time, Jean. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian? Or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
You're a bean counter, Jean. I'm a Spectre. Tell me, how good are those odds?
Spectre, it's a load of crap. There aren't any human specters. Right?
Is that really a chance you're willing to take, Jong?
Exogeny will send more assayers. They'll know what happened.
Tell them the Geth destroyed the Thorian.
Yeah, but the infected colonists can't be here when the company men come.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
Anything hostile will be eliminated.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
27 Renegade points. Well, that was a great conversation. Alright, we gotta go hand off. Where is he? You.
Any luck finding my workstation out
There you
the roads?
go.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
Just give me my credits and I'll be on my way.
You bet. Thanks for all your help, Commander.
Hooray! And talk to
I'm
Julia.
glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
You've got 1 minute.
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
Dodgy. But it just might work.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
I thought John got killed.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path.
You shouldn't be wasting time. Deal with the Thorian.
Alright, bye. Double check journal. Return to Zeus Hope. Done. Check assignments. Done. Marine Sea Cluster. Marine Sea Cluster. Gonna head that way. Come on, party people. Well, that was smart. Kind of funny because I did the other planets and systems first. By the time I get to Ferris, which is the last one I'm doing, I finally get notified, oh, I can use the Mako that I've already been using for 90% of the game. Oh, the repair isn't for shield damage. The damage.
What is that? There's no way that's human, infection or not.
I want a clean sweep. Nothing hostile lives to take a second shot.
I hear that. But what about those nerve grenades we jury-rigged with Bainham?
We don't have time to waste on these people. There's a galaxy at stake.
Very well, Commander. If that's what you want.
Let me save. We are going to renegade our way through this. I'm clearly not going to do this again on the last playthrough. I'm out for you. There you go.
Perimeter clear.
Hey, now I get help. Oh, maybe the triangle was working. It just, I wasn't taking damage. I was just taking... well, I was taking damage in terms of damage to armor. I wasn't taking health damage. Hence why there was no reason to heal, because you weren't actually injured. Well, that was my fault. Yeah, the funny thing is, I missed that cutscene the first time I played.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Let's just keep going. Yeah, lifted up a part of... it was the part of this actually that got lifted up. Alright, let's roll. No Paragon points. Yeah, I wonder why that's the case.
God, it stinks in here. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Okay, by the numbers. We just need to find... What is that?
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
Charming.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You enslaved the colonists. You destroyed their minds. I don't know what Saren wanted with you, but I just want you dead.
The Thorian is a piece of this world, extending across the land and back through the ages. You can no more kill it than cut the sky. Your blood will feed your growth.
I gotta be more careful.
Here.
So much easier when you've got the weapons leveled up.
We'll bring it down yet.
Let's get the XP here. Nicely done. We're gonna burn.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Alright, that's it down. Another one to go. $629. We might make level 59 before we finish. Right, that one's done.
That thing has to drop soon.
You must die!
And dropped. Come on, drop, 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 drop. To splash. Alright.
Perimeter clear.
Three. Bye.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trick?
This is no trick. The Thorian is dead, and I am myself again. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
You chose to side with Saren. So did Matriarch Benezia.
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Sounds like you Asari got in over your heads for once.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's what you get for trusting Saren.
True.
Saren is quick to betray his followers and his allies. Once he had what he needed, he ordered his Geth to destroy the Thorian. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. Watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Just give me some plain answers. Where is the cipher?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
You taught Saren, you can teach me.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Dun dun
I have
dun.
given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What just happened? Are you okay?
All I saw were more weird visions. It still didn't make sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
You look a little queasy. We should get you back to the ship.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
You were allied with Saren. For all I know, you still are. I can't just let you walk away.
Your suspicions are understandable, but you freed me from the Thorian and from Saren. I am on your side now. If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
What colonists?
You change sides too often. I have no choice. You must die.
So be it. If this is the fate you feel I deserve, then I will not resist.
Well, that's straight up evil. How many Paragon points should I get for that?
Do for us. Saved a few. It's more than most would have done. Anyway, thanks. We'll start again. Just not here.
Oh, thanks again. I needed to be very...
We've never had funding like this before.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
Looks like the colony will survive after all.
Alright, Omni, yes. Right. Save. And rush our way out of here, I guess. If we look at our journal, off to Vermeer. Okay, we've done that. Alright, let's check our assignments. Okay, we're going to go to the Marine Sea Cluster. Marine Sea Cluster. Got to go to Garroth and the Citadel Tower. And keep looking. So we're going to go to the Citadel first. Then we're going to go Marine Sea Cluster and then Vermeer. Alright, so we'll Citadel it.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help
Snarky,
you.
snarky,
I am
snarky.
an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Nobody's messing with my head anymore. I'm sick of dealing with these visions.
I understand your reluctance, Commander. But the visions are already there. I only want to help you make sense of them. It may be the only way to stop Saren.
Make it fast. Time's a wasting.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I think my knowledge of the Protheans will prove useful before this is over. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Ferris report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The only reason to study a creature like that is to figure out how to kill it.
Yes, kill it. That's how you humans usually deal with things you don't understand.
Goodbye, Counselor.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, sir. We lost that connection.
Right, okay. Next up, we're gonna... Only 2 Renegade points. Come on. I deserve more than that. Alright, we're gonna go... Marine Sea. I wish it was Vostok and Metano.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Alright, we're going to be going in and investigating. So let's go Notocrox. And we're going to land. I'm going to take Ash and Kaiden. Okay, and then we'll go to the Metano. Alright, we're going to go Italy first.
Moving out.
Are you kidding? Ah. that's done. The 200 XP, beautiful. Come on, out the pass. Here we go. Alright, I'm back out. Maybe there were better ways to go about that. Check map. Loop around the bottom here, I think. Alright, let's have a look. Big jump. Up here, around the corner. Up and over the edge. And now I'm going to tuck into the anomaly in the corner. Recover artifact. Hooray! But I've already got more than enough of all of those. Ah, wrong one. That one. Alright, so we've done that. We're going to go to the debris, and then it's on to the last site. Now, it did say debris was sort of up in the mountain somewhat. I think we go this way as far as we can before we have to turn up. Come on. Here we go. Three. Right, map. And now, well, it's basically up the mountain. Go this way. Huzzah! Whoop. Oh, that was straightforward. Let's go clear the internals. Huzzah!
All targets down.
Yep, they are. Let's push through to the back. Alright, that one done. I bypassed. Whoops.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Not so fast. First, you're gonna tell me why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
What did you expect? You couldn't really believe those things were safe.
We knew there were risks, but I thought we'd taken all the necessary precautions. I didn't mean for this to happen. Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Too many people died here. Their blood is on your hands.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
This isn't about money. It's about justice. Blood for blood.
That's not going to happen.
Yes, it is.
Open fire. Open fire!
Think we got him, Commander.
Alright, let's get out of here. And, oh, nope, back in the vehicle. Back to Normandy. Another side mission down. Ask, whatever. Alright, next up. Alright, we'll come back to Chaska. Right, next thing was to like check it out, I think. So we finished Ferris. We've got what, one or two of the side missions knocked over. Alright, time to roll and or rock. How are we doing in terms of XP now? I mean, what for me to go and Yellows? No. Alright, check map. Anomaly, structure. So we'll go that one first. We will save. What else I was going to check? I was going to check our completion. That's okay. That's 40-odd thousand. Let's go get that ore. Alright, let's try that option again. All right. Hmm. All right. Survey. Hooray. That was only a light. You're kidding me. All that effort for a light. I only needed 2 more heavies.
Contacts, Commander.
Yeah, well, we're not going that way just yet. Damn it, don't go sideways, don't go sideways. Good work, team. Not so good work, team. Alright, now we can go and investigate things. There's way too much annoying Mako driving in this game. Hooray! All that effort. Huzzah! Nothing at the peak, fair enough. Next stop is going to be the debris field, and then we're going to do the research sites, or whatever they are, the civilian assets. I know why the Omni gel count was a bit lower, because I used it for repairing the Mako. Well, that explains why. Idiot. Alright, salvage. Let's have a look. 1, 2, failed. And I'm only going to get 12 back. I have to remember to take Ash's armor off her when we get to the point where she doesn't come home.
The entire colony must have been transformed.
Dun dun dun.
I think we're good, Commander.
You do? Whoop. Sometimes you can climb out to items out there. Doesn't look like there's anything of use. Oh, that would have been useful. Can I get 1,000 Omnigel? Oh, that one's closed as well. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Right, next stop on the party bus. Oh, that was the second one. Whoops. Nope. That was right. Alright, we're there, we're done. We're done. We're done. I was in the right spot. I did do the right thing. Alright, let's roll on through. More hostiles. Not at this one. Okay, here we get. Oh, thank you, Ash. How have you been?
Heading to position.
How's the weather for you guys? Because we've had... our weather's actually got real hot of late. And now it's going to get real rainy. Ow, zap. That wasn't very smart. Again, not very smart. And funnily enough, the community that I worked with to get to affiliate in the first place, like how I found them and everything else, and how active they were, they aren't as active anymore, and a lot of them have stopped. I mean, I think it's probably like not. I mean, the people just sort of stopped streaming, stopped coming on Twitch as well. Omni that, Omni that, Omni that. Over 1,000. Oh, come on. I just got to 1,000. Omni that, Omni that, Omni that. Okay, we're down 5. Okay, small XP boost. Omni that. 650. Okay, what I need, like 660 to be level 59. I think we can do that. Question still how far we're going to get to level 6. I don't think we'll hit level 60 this playthrough. But there's never say never. Or maybe do. Alright, last location to get to. So, got to remember, take Ash's gear. Actually, you two, come here.
All clear, Commander.
You're going to wait to get to use the drop again. And getting close.
always do. All clear.
Right. Last location. $650. So we've earned over 50,000 XP already just tonight, and we've what, finished the last part of Ferris. We've gone and done 2 other little side questy things, and we went full Renegade. That was bland. Come on. Blam. Punk.
On my way.
Oh yeah, 12,000 more XP. We've got an hour to go. Yeah, I mean, at that rate, 25,000 XP an hour, we should be good. Assuming we can complete that. Well, there's one big planet yet to go, Vermeer. But there's a lot that happens on it. There's a lot of cutscenes.
Hostile spotted.
Gotcha.
Perimeter secured.
It is. Oh, I want that. Thank you. Right, what do we got next? Check up here. Nope. Blast. Nope. Okay, Omni, close. All right, we are good, I think. Let's check journal. All right, back to all the way back to the Citadel, then out to Vermeer. I just hate how slow things go around the Citadel. And the loads. Mind you, not half as annoying as the load times on Pillars of Eternity. Oh, that game just drags. But at least once I get the trophy for having visited every location, which I'm hoping to get on the first playthrough, I won't need to worry about it. And I also shouldn't have to worry about on the second playthrough playing either of the either of the DLC, and at the same time, probably not half of Cade newer stuff either. Alright, back to Normandy. Alright, we're going to hit the Citadel, talk to the person who was missing items, and then for missing information, and then head for Vermeer. Now, I don't see getting 200,000 XP on the last playthrough. Sorry, on the last mission. I mean, it'd be great if we did. I doubt it, though. I mean, 210, I think, is what I need. Bit hard to work out the actual scale of the Normandy. Doesn't seem that big. I mean, if anything, I'd probably say it's Corvette class. Not a frigate. It's not a destroyer. It's not an escort. I mean, it's a bit more gunned up and capable. Like, almost fast patrol. But yeah, no, a Corvette, I think.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Good for him.
Exogeny officials have announced that their research colony on Pharos is being shut down. Difficult living conditions combined with poor yield of viable discoveries made it economically unfeasible to keep the colony going.
Really?
Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
A bit more to it than that. Alright, fast travel to the Citadel itself. And then I'll have to go all the way back to Seasick at Academy, back to the ship, and off.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this.
Maybe.
When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew.
but I kept hoping he might still be alive.
False hope doesn't do anybody any good.
Maybe. But sometimes I think false hope is better than no hope at all. Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
I do? You do. He does. Alright, check journal. Okay, assignments pretty much done. Time to go to Vimy. I wish you could just rapid transit direct to the dock. Landing platform.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Nearly there. Alright, off to Vermeer.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, let's roll. And last one. Let's get ourselves underway. Now, I did not do so well with this first first pass, well, on the first playthrough. Alright, we're going to go Ash and Kaiden again, confirm. Everyone's going to meet us once we get there.
Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them up.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
And I'll do a manual save as well. Check journal. Add Vermeer, disable the AA towers, can do. Save. And I've got to check what my XP is, I guess. Uh, 10,000. 652, 662. Yeah, 10,000. Right, check map. Only one way forward. G'day, Adrian Jessica. How are you, mate? How's the start? Week? How's the start of your week going? Miss me? Haha. Well, yeah. Well, this is the hardcore playthrough, and I've just got to remember when I get in there, I've got to take Ash's gear off her, because she's not coming home. It was Kaiden the first time. It's Ash's turn on my full Renegade playthrough. And then on my final playthrough, I'll be more Paragon. But, yeah, I think Kaiden won't come home. Wrong weapon. Whoops. Now, because I still needed all the sniper kills the first time, I came through here with basically got out of the Mako and walked around sniping everything. There's a lot of walking. Ow. Double ow. Go down. I hadn't touched this for a month, and I forgot that healing, triangle to heal, only worked when you were actually injured, not just taking damage to armor. And the same goes for the Mako. I was like, I'm not healing. Something's wrong. I actually went and restarted the game thinking it was like turned the controller off, back on again, thinking that maybe it was a controller issue. No, operator issue. Even restarted the game, but no. But we've had a pretty decent night tonight so far. We were finishing Ferris off, so we went and took care of the thorium. In fact, we were still on the far side of the bridge when I started up, so we had to come back, did all that. Took care of the Thorian, because we're going full Renegade. We killed every infected civilian on the way back. Killed the Saurian, who was captured by the Thorian. Right, we're going to get out and do some manual kills soon. There was some good gear in here last time I checked. Well, on the first playthrough. What are you guys shooting at?
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Huzzah. $6.55.
Think we got him, Commander.
Again, I'll take the XP. Back in the Mako. Ow. Thank you. I detest the Colossi. Ow! Leave me alone. 800 XP. Well, I suppose I can loop around and pick it up. The other way. Ah, you can't shoot side on. How about I save before I make any more damage for myself? Alright, Omni... Oh. It's some decent gear, but I mean, it's all just gear. Done. Save. No, not that. If I go fast enough, I shouldn't take damage. In theory.
There's the artillery that's keeping the Normandy at bay.
Alright, we're going in on foot.
There's gotta be a way to shut that thing down.
Nicely done, level 59.
Think we got him, Commander.
We did got him.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Doesn't like me having more than 1,000 Omnigel. So here's the thing, I don't think I'm going to get 200,000 XP from the last part of this stuff, but hey, look, I'll take the extra points. I'm going to put the extra point into... Yeah, we'll go shock trooper. It all seems to be working okay. I mean, I want to crack the crates and stuff for the XP, but that's about it. Oh, did I level them up? I don't think I did. Auto view. Auto view. Do. Look at how hard it was to get through here the first time.
That's the last one. We should be able to reach the Solarian camp.
Whatevs. So in 10 crates at 100 XP a crate. 1,000 XP, and I need 200,000 XP. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Right, let's roll. Check.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when we get here.
There's the Solarian camp. So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
That's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
We are the reinforcements.
Oh.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army? He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Gotcha. Bye.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. Looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Just drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
This has to be done. Saren's the enemy, not me.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
I don't care what your personal feelings are. This base gets destroyed.
Don't push me, Shepard. I followed you because I wanted to fight for something more than credits. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
All you need to know is that I'm giving you an order to fall in line.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Saren doesn't care about these Krogan. They're tools, puppets. He'll destroy them as soon as they're no longer useful to him. Is that what you want for your people?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Hooray! Super Renegade.
I'm surprised you were able to reason with a Krogan.
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
Of course it's impressive. Alright, let's go check the next one. Nope. I want to see if I can sell off all my gear first.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Okay, we're going to sell. Well, hang on to that, just in case. Right, done. More money. Let's roll into things. I'm not going to bother talking to anyone.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Good. I prefer a straight fight anyway.
It won't be that simple. We just don't have the numbers to meet them head on. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
I just hope you survive long enough to be useful.
Nah, snark.
Tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
This is my decision, not yours.
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Is this the point where
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
It's a dangerous situation. Keep your eyes open and be ready for anything.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, go blasting.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Steppe, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Bye. Alright, we're going to take you. And...
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
It's fine. Let's move.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job.
Got it.
And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help. Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground.
Alright, I think we'll go with that. Alright, we should be able to get into the facility at least.
Chief Williams, with Igor team. Manovine, Teato teams, move. Time to get some attention.
Alright, let's roll.
Crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Okay, next stop is going to be down here.
Something scrambled, they're targeting. You got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manovine. They're calling SAT strikes. Jayeto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Ow. Alright, done. Check map. Alright, so we're going to come down here. I think we'll go right first. It loops up. In fact, no, we'll go left. Give ourselves as much opportunity as possible to build XP.
Aircraft heading for perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Perfect Overwatch location. Alright, so we've done that side. Over here, do this side. Get there, go down, go up. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're going to be close to calling it a night. I would like to get to the main facility before we knock it on the head. It'll be another week. Okay, Omni, yes. I say we took care of that.
Air threat has not materialized.
Check map. Double check there's nothing down under here. I don't think there is.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
We'll go back out and go back in the other way. Alright, let's get out of here. Come in the other way.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Alright, it's going to come in through the warehouse. Work our way down that way. Nicely done. Picked up.
Hello? Is someone out there?
I can't get down from here. I've got to go down through there.
Give a little ground, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Alrighty, I want to push through. Let's have a look at where we are on the map. I should have kept the heavy armor Krogan. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, let's have a look at the map. I'm going to go detention cells, then lab and labs.
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Everyone here is indoctrinated. You might be working for Sarah.
My whole team was altered, but I was left alone as a control subject. I still have my senses, although I almost wish I didn't. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Hooray-ish.
No threat here, Commander. Are they even aware of us?
Oh, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Better to die than to live like this.
Just mow them down, Commander?
Yep.
I'm all for it. Every second like that must be torture. I know I'd sooner be dead.
Renegade points.
We eliminate this base, and Saren's gonna feel it.
Alright, now to the labs. I want to get to the spot out the back before we call it. Big map. Labs, 2 labs. Yep, okay, we're going to go labs and then we'll come back to this one. I will take the decryption on this.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Nobody's going anywhere till I get some answers.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I just said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Commander.
He's not part of the mission.
No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking, and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Okay. This one actually hurt the first playthrough.
I'm a little busy here.
I have to go the long way around. I can't remember. I don't think so. Hope not. Check squad 680. 20,000 XP. We'll keep carrying on.
Take out those.
What is going on here? This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Alright, to security maintenance. We just came through there, so basically work our way down here, then come back to the door. Okay, little upgrade. Huh. Ah, well, there you go. They go through the security office, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, because there's a bridge that can jump down.
Don't shoot!
Yeah.
Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Everyone in this place is trying to kill me.
Do I look like a soldier? I'm a neurospecialist, and this job isn't worth dying over. Or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
Well, that was quite renegade-y. Check map. Alright, we are going to make a save and call it here. That's been a very good session. We've got ourselves through Ferris. We finished off all the side tasks. We've now got to ourselves out to Vermeer. We've up to level 59. So we've got one more level to go to max out the character. Basically, we're going to finish Vermeer and then everything else. That's that done. Let's put some tunes up. Close things out. Alright. Big thank you to everyone coming out. Regulars, first timers, chatters, lurkers, and everybody in between. It was excellent having you all here across all the various endpoints for the streams. So thank you very much for being here. Alright, what do we got next? I'm actually thinking we'll get out a... I get a trophy tonight. No, I didn't. No trophies for me tonight. We'll get out probably a Just Chatting stream tomorrow, and then the next gaming stream will be Wednesday night, where we're looking at continuing Pillars of Eternity. Then Friday with the Two Thrones. Then Saturday and Sunday we're going to be doing Subnautica Below Zero. Sunday we're also doing our giveaway, which this week is for a copy of Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. And then next Monday we're back here continuing with Mass Effect. If you want to keep on top of things, check the socials. Mainly Twitter and Insta. Messages go out on both of those before each stream, indicating where I'm streaming from and when. And the Discord picks up those messages eventually and relays them, as well as punching a message out when the stream goes live. That got mucked up. Okay, yeah, other than that, yeah, pick up a message when the stream goes live. The Discord is also where you find the details on joining the multiplayer Minecraft server, and also where you find details on the giveaways as well. You want to keep on top of all that? Yep, otherwise that's the sort of thing to do. Otherwise, a very good night from me to all of you, and see you all again next stream.